What's up, squad? I am live. I am live. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. I am late, but we're going to get started in just a minute. I see y'all in the chat. Hey, squad. Hey, squad. Let me change cameras real quick. You know, this need the long intro. So we're going to get started right after this very brief introduction.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
That's her being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's her being a blogger. You are more than a blogger.
I am more than
That's her being a blogger.
all the is my son.
Okay, this shit.
I am more than a blogger.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
And Autumn is her son.
Yes.
Autumn
It's her son. Yes.
Say Autumn
It's her son. Yes. Yes.
Say Autumn is her son.
Like for real.
If the blog got it, Michelle is here. If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here. If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it,
I'm the blog got it.
if the blog got it, Autumn is her son.
Yes.
Got it. If the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here. If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
I'm the shadow.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here. If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here. Autumn is her son.
Like for real. Oh, I hope y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Am I in here? Hold on. I'm still on the wrong camera. Hey y'all. What's up, squad? Come on in. Hey y'all. I know it's late. It's been a lot going on today. I didn't want to interrupt y'all's debate, honey. Because I ain't claiming it. I am not claiming it. Come on in. People still arguing over Trump or Kamala. Why is y'all arguing? Isn't it obvious? Isn't it obvious that it's Kamala Harris? Like, I don't understand. Like, Donald Trump can tell y'all anything and people be believing it. He is thriving off of hate and innuendo. It's like, no, we don't need that. Okay. Durant said, "Happy Nene settlement." Yes, it's a celebration. I wish I could pop some bottles. I popped me a little Fresca. Cheers. I popped me a little Fresca. Come on in. You said, was it even a debate? Okay, that's what I'm saying. What was the point? Like, I'm like, everybody was like, don't come on. The debate is on. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna honor everybody's wishes because the debate is on. I'm gonna leave y'all devices, but what's the point in watching the debate? My mind was already made up before the debate. Okay. So there's that. Not Michelle got a facelift. I don't think I did. Is Nene Nation in the building? Come on in. I did listen. I'm trying to make sure I got everything. I put this on mute. I got it on mute. Okay, let me get myself together. Make sure my belly button ain't hanging out. Yes, come on in. Y'all know the drill. Like this video as y'all come in. Okay. Subscribe if you are not subscribed. If you are a member of my Patreon and my Discord, you probably were already anticipating that there was gonna be some good news today. Actually, I think I may have even told y'all in my live yesterday when we was talking about Tyrese and all that stuff. I said we might get some good news from Nene this week. And apparently we did. So, of course, that is on the agenda. Y'all saw the title is Nene Leakes announces return to the NBC Universal family. I'm going to talk about that, but y'all know I got to talk about some other stuff first because I'm got to wait for y'all to get in here. Vel B is in here. Okay. Simply Shy's in here. But before I get started, I told y'all, yep. I told y'all. Before I get started, okay, let me say hello to all of my people. Oh, Shells in Virginia gave me $4.99. Said thanks for blessing us with these back-to-back lives. You know, I almost didn't make it tonight. I almost didn't make it. First of all, the damn debate put me to sleep. I was like, well, since I gotta watch it since y'all making me watch it, but I didn't want to watch it. But the debate almost put me to sleep. And then I was like, well, I gotta go live tonight to talk about Nene. So when I scheduled the live, Biggie had to go outside. So I'm here walking my dog in the midst of it. I was supposed to start at 11 o'clock, but I'm here. Okay, so shout out to my squad for being patient and waiting on me. I see y'all. You said yes. Okay. Come on. Yeah. I know y'all still up. You said you like seeing Kamala contradict him. Okay. Is Nene calling in? I don't know. I mean, she's welcome to call in. I don't know if she's gonna call in or not. You listen. She just got back. Let her have some time before we start stirring up stuff. What lawsuit did she win? Listen, I just like the haters. I just like to see the haters come in here because the people is all up under posts on Instagram stuff talking about some. It must not be discrimination. Is she back over there? It must not be no discrimination. But people who are a little bit knowledgeable about corporate affairs, that when there are allegations that she like those that she put out there about KKK Kim and about Andy and about all those things, and it's been 4 years and about being blackballed, that there must be some truth to it if she back over there. Y'all remember Kenya called her a buffoon and said that Nene would never be back over there, honey. Would never. Right. She said the talentless buffoon. Now, who is gone and who is back, honey? Who is gone and who is back? He said Kamala had Donald in a chokehold. Yes, KKK Kim. Y'all know who KKK Kim is. And then you already know they probably gonna throw KKK Kim down our throats since Nene and finished her arbitration. Now let's go ahead. I'll just go ahead and dig in since I started late. I'll go ahead. Where's my phone charger? Hold on. Is this it? Oh, that's connected to that. That ain't gonna work if I unplug it. Anyway, my phone might just die. Anyway, let's just go and start at the beginning because y'all remember Nene filed a lawsuit. She was sitting over there with Ben Crump and was saying that it was unfair treatment. That she signed a contract for X amount of episodes, but they shortened the amount of episodes to punish her from some things that she has said online. So that went on for months. Okay, that went on for months. Nene eventually found an attorney who was willing to represent her. Filed a lawsuit, and remember, we went through the entire lawsuit, word for word. She talked about how KKK Kim got preferential treatment, how Kim would always be late, would refuse to film, would have her husband on the set, but none of the girls of color, none of the black girls could ever act in that manner. Todd couldn't be on set all the time. Greg couldn't be on set all the time if they weren't a part of the filming, but Croy would be standing back there intimidating people with a gun on his hip. Remember that? So, she had a lot of things in that lawsuit where we was looking at like, okay, I remember when that happened. And I remember when that happened. But eventually, she had, according to her contract stated that she had to go through arbitration before filing the lawsuit. So she had to dismiss the lawsuit with what is it? With prejudice, without prejudice, meaning that she could bring it again, if things didn't work out. I'm not an attorney. I just play one on the internet. So she had to dismiss it and go through arbitration. Now, arbitration, was it arbitration or mediation? I'll be mixing them two words up. Hold on. Let me look at my notes. Okay, she went into mediation. According to her contract, she had to go through mediation. And then if mediation did not complete, then they would move to arbitration. Okay, So the mediation has been going on for what seems like forever. Remember, I told y'all back, y'all can look at some of my old videos. We've been talking about this for so long. I have told y'all that when the lawsuit was dismissed, it was because she was going through mediation, and then they had to schedule mediation, and the attorneys had to agree on where mediation would take place. Would it take place in Atlanta? Would it take place in New York? Would it take place in LA? We didn't know. So it just took a long time. Now, unbeknownst to many of us, mediation has been going on for quite some time, like a little bit, probably over a year now. Like they've been getting depositions with the figureheads of Bravo, Andy, and the heads of the production company and the heads of the network, and everybody, was sat down. I think they even had Ebony, what's her name? One of the other housewives who was accusing them of unfair treatment from New York. Was it Ebony Williams? Is that her name? But I believe she sat for a deposition. A lot of people sat for depositions, and I guess they got all the information they needed to decide that, hey, we need to cut the check. We need to do something. We need to make this right. And I guess the NBC figureheads must have said the door is open. Okay, the door is open because clearly there was some foul play going on over here at this network. Yes, Ebony K. Williams. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you, Teresa Moten, for the super chat. So all of this has been going on for years. We've been sitting here, we've been watching. All the Nene haters been saying Nene will never be back. Y'all are, wishful thinking. Y'all need to go ahead and mark Nene off because she's just gonna sit over there and go broke. She done lost her husband. Her son, she got issues with the family. She's sitting over there, and I just don't understand why that she not working. We not seeing on her TV. We kept seeing her on one-offs. We saw on Lifetime. We did see her on Lifetime. We saw on a few little things here and there. But people were like starting rumors that she had a talk show on Zeus. All this stuff was going on. And in the midst of all this stuff going on, they were, still mediated, trying to figure out what should they do. How would this happen? And now here we are today. Nene has sat there for 4 years, minding her business, beautifying her life, growing her wig, getting her facial treatments. And remember, I did a video. I said Nene was over there living a soft life. She just been over there chilling, getting over her husband, mourning. She's been doing a lot of things. And at the end of the day, she came out looking like $1 billion because now she has announced today, honey, that she is back. The queen is back. Hold on, let me go to Nene's Instagram. Honey, Nene said, she said she is gonna make it clear to y'all. She even gonna go and get Freddie O for a photo shoot in the conference room, honey. Shout out to Freddie O for the photos. Thank you so much, Grown Woman's Podcast. Said thanks for bringing us the truth. Nene won. Yes. Nene said, catch me live from the Emmy Sunday, hosting the after party red carpet on E at 11 p.m. Tune in. And then she said, glad to be back with my NBC Universal family. That last sentence, because it looked like it's been edited, because that sentence wasn't there at first. That last sentence right there said it all. Glad to be back with my NBC Universal family. Now, if you recall, the lawsuit was against Bravo, Truly Entertainment, and NBC Universal. NBC Universal is the king of all of it. Okay, it's over everybody. So if she makes amends with NBC Universal, that means she'd have made amends with everybody. Bump all the rest of them people. NBC Universal is the people who had the power to stop the bags. NBC Universal was the people who allegedly blocked the. Remember, she had a show that was gonna come out on Peacock, and then it never materialized. Her and what was it, Brad? What was his name? Brad somebody from Fashion Queens, Fashion Police. They was gonna do like a show and they did and they had announced it and stuff, and then it never materialized. So a lot of the things that she was working on, because it was under that NBC umbrella, and because NBC was a part of the lawsuit, she wasn't able to do it. Brad Gorski, there it is. Thank you so much. I knew somebody knew. Y'all be knowing. Yes, Glam Squad Showdown. That was the show. Okay, it was supposed to be on Peacock, and then we never saw it. Okay, yes, from Project One. The man was from Project Runway. Yup, and they were co-hosting it, and they had did like it was some little photos circulating, and it had been announced, and it was on the sheet and everything. And so yeah, we never saw it, but that was one of the things. Remember, Nene was saying that a lot of her opportunities were like miraculously disappearing, and people did not believe her. But now here we are. We are back, honey. Hold on. She got this article right here. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all call in. Here it is on E. It is on E Online, and E is a part of the NBC family. And E on that line was announcing the 2024 Emmys lineup. Okay, how to watch it live. Okay, they got all the things to watch, who's gonna be hosting, who's gonna be on it, blah blah blah. Eugene Levy and Dan Levy, the Emmy winning pair from Schitt's Creek, will be co-stars. Okay, and then they talk about some of the critically acclaimed actors nominated include Jeremy Allen, Jennifer Aniston, Selena Gomez, blah 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 blah. So the Emmys red carpet is going to be amazing. But look, there go the red carpet. Okay, this is who's going to be hosting. Okay, Laverne Cox. Okay, and some more people. And you keep scrolling. The red carpet begins at 5. Okay, and then the show begins at 6. And then after the show, then they're gonna have the after show where Nene is going to be joined by 2 other people to discuss the fashion and other things. Okay, here we are right here. The biggest night in television is back. Okay. Where's my little clip? Okay, here it is. The fun doesn't end when the last trophy of the night is handed out. Justin Sylvester and Vanderpump Rules Ariana Madix and TV personality Nene Leakes will give their unfiltered takes on this year's most talked about wins, snubs, and viral moments during the Live from E Emmy after party starting at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific. Okay, so that's a little soft lunch. That's a little okay. That's a little we did a handshake and now we can play ball. That's what that's given to me. So I'm excited about it. I don't know about y'all, but it's people on the blogs and stuff. They got a lot to say. I was over here on the neighborhood talk. You know how I be doing. I was over here on the neighborhood talk because I was trying to see what other people were saying. And the neighborhood talk had said, here is what they had said when they had reported it. Shout out to Kyle. Said, y'all here for it? Nene Leakes makes her return to the NBC Universal after dropping her discrimination lawsuit. She will host the Emmys red carpet post show, Back to Business. Now you see me up there. Nene gave a high five, okay? But I had to speak, okay? I said she didn't drop the lawsuit. She been in arbitration for over a year. But arbitration mediation, that's actually mediation. And I was like, that's a win to me, okay? That is a win to me, okay? Shout out to Nene Leakes for, listen, she is back to business. She said it on her post. She said she is back. She said she is in the business. She back to business. Look. She said swipe. She's in the room. She is ready to work. We is ready for her to work, and I am happy about it. Now, what's really going to be interesting is to see what they do about the situation with Andy, Bravo, the Housewives, because in my mind, I feel like Nene is a star, and she would like overshadow all of those ladies on the Housewives if they were to put her back on the show as the Housewife. But I do feel like that's her baby, right? That's her baby. It's the house that Nene built. She need to, come on for a little walk on and then walk off to her own show or something like that. She need to do something because yeah, we've been waiting on it. You said that Yoni Suit 8. You said turn your volume, thinking Michelle, something's wrong with my volume. What's wrong with my volume? You can't hear me. Am I too low or too high? What's wrong? What is wrong? You are excited. I am excited too. She should make a cameo. Oh, that would be interesting to see Nene back. Okay, we got Faith. Listen, is this what Kandi leaving or getting the boot or getting fired? Is this what happens when Kandi gets out the way? Because it seems like now that Kandi out the way, everybody is free to be great. Like we got Phaedra back. Porsha came back, even though, I feel like Phaedra took over Porsha's contract, but we'll get into that another day. Now we got Nene back. Okay. So it'll be interesting to see what's going on. It'll be interesting. Everybody talk about Kandi, Kandi, Kandi. Why I can't mention Kandi? I was mentioning Nene when she wasn't on the show. I was mentioning Phaedra when she wasn't on the show. We could talk about Kandi. She's a part of this Housewives orbit. Okay, why can't we talk about Kandi? She's no longer on the show. They didn't pay her what she wanted, so she got the boot. Okay. Yes, new beginnings for everybody. Okay. You said Kandi was the ghost blocking success. Ooh. Okay. That'll be interesting. Okay. The debate was needed because there are still people riding the fence. Okay, I understand. Listen, I'm not hating on the debate. I'm just saying I'm tired of it. Now I'm gonna put this link in here because it's gonna be a short show because I started late. But I want to hear some of y'all Nene fans. Where y'all at? Y'all been waiting on this day. Okay, y'all have been waiting on this day because let me see. I was gonna show y'all what some of the haters were saying over here on the neighborhood talk. Hold on. The haters were saying, when you go around to the boss is boss. Now check that. And then somebody said, so the discrimination is no longer a big deal. Elgin Charles said that NBC check is better than a Trump check. Okay. Somebody else said, who the fuck? Why y'all be doing Nene like that? Nene look good. Chris Blanchard said NBC owns Bravo. If she does well with them, then they could actually force Andy Cohen to hire her back on RHOA. Somebody else said, my favorite thing about her is she gonna always laugh to the bank. Okay. Then somebody said her calling them racist or whatever, and now working with them only tells me they came to some type of resolve, which is no problem to me. Monique called out Lee Daniels and other folks for his wrongdoing, and her and Lee Daniels apologized, did his due diligence, and he and Monique then worked together a few times since then. And remember, Monique also called out Netflix, and she been back on Netflix. So I mean, listen. It's the girls who get mad sitting back there twirling around like Kenya, who claims that, they've never experienced racism at Bravo and then get unfair treatment, get the boot because they allegedly revealed some explicit images, and then other people from other shows have done the same thing and then get the same treatment. Now all of a sudden they feeling what Nene's feeling, and it's interesting. Now they want to go that same route. So let me turn my fan on. You said so happy for her. God be the glory. What else? Nene will take over hosting the reunions. I can see that. Okay, I can see her hosting the reunions. I can see her. I want to see a face off with Nene Leakes and Andy Cohen. That's what I want to see. Nene Leakes and Andy Cohen, honey, because they need to apologize to each other. Because I know Nene knows some things. He knows some things. It'll be interesting to see. Anyway, hold on. Let me see who in the back. Hey, Mickey. How you doing?
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Michelle. Hey,
Hey.
Michelle. How are you?
So what you think, Mickey? I know you got a lot to say, friend.
Well, when I saw it, my heart dropped. I was like, what? I was like, because I saw it on the neighborhood talk, and I was like, I thought the way I saw it, because they put the NBC logo. I was like, what? Did she sign a deal? Like, oh my God, like, you know? But then when I
Mhm.
read it, it was like, okay, she's gonna, host the red carpet. And it just took me back to a few years ago when she left the show. She was supposed to do like a fashion police type of show,
Mhm.
and then once, of course, everything went down, obviously that just fell through and she got blacklisted. So, I'm really happy for Nene. I think it's about time that she is back. She's been gone way too long. She is so talented. She has a lot of personality. I mean, Nene is a star. She has the it factor. She's always had it, and that's just something that you can't manufacture, you can't fake, you can't force. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
I think she's gonna do really well. I mean, award shows nowadays are people don't even watch them anymore. They just want to see what people are wearing. So I think to see her in, talking about people's gowns and stuff like that, it'll be very interesting. But I think that this is probably step one. I think that they've tried to do a lot with this show and it has not worked out. They've tried to hire all these types of people, housewives, they fired people, demoted people, bring people back on, and it just hasn't worked. So
Mhm.
maybe this might be the beginning, just like how with Phaedra, it was okay, we're gonna put you on, you know, the girls trip show. We're gonna put
Mhm.
you on BravoCon. We're gonna put you on Married to Medicine. Now look, she's back on Housewives. So maybe this is the first step for Nene. Like let's test the waters out a little bit, and then maybe step by step, she might get back onto the the house that she built. And
Mm-hmm.
Andy Cohen, he needs to acknowledge it. There has to be an acknowledgement and a public apology because
Mm.
she's made him so much money. I mean, even recently they did like a 15-year anniversary for Watch What Happens Live, and the fact that it was her idea that brought the show to life and she wasn't, it just, they did her so dirty. They did her so dirty. And
I
I hope
agree.
that there will be some type of, between Andy and Nene, some type of resolution, and maybe a one-on-one sit down that we can all watch, or even behind the scenes, or just to make it right. I think this is step one, but it would be very interesting to see what happens in the future, because eventually we just want to see her back on the show, because
Mm.
it just hasn't been working. They've tried a million things, they throw spaghetti at the wall, it hasn't worked. So maybe maybe season 17, who knows? I mean, we might just, it might
And
just happen.
like this is my problem right here. Like somebody, whoever this is with the no picture, if she sued for racism, then why is she going back to that racist network? Where clearly they made amends or they settled. Like that's what a lawsuit is for. A lawsuit is for a settlement. So maybe they're making changes. We don't know what's included in that agreement that they both came to. So that is why. I mean, we got Kenya over there claiming that she gonna sue because she got kicked off the season for doing something that others Caucasian people have done on other shows.
Yeah.
So call them out is the first step.
And who
You
knows,
can't make changes without making waves.
this might
Said
just
you
be a
never
one-off.
win when you play dirty, honey. You
Mhm.
never can win when you play dirty.
You're
And
right,
it's
Aaron.
really funny to me that Karma has his way of coming back around.
Oh
While
yeah.
the
Mm.
girls were laughing, doing interviews, countless interviews, making
Speak on
fun
it.
and tap what's the word, tap dancing for
Tap
the
dancing.
big wigs,
Mhm.
and laughing at Nene like and saying that you never experienced it when these big wigs don't care about y'all. Y'all expendable just like the rest of them.
Yeah.
Mm.
Even Porsha.
So
Even
even
Porsche.
Porsche, and Porsche
Okay, we
is
talk about about
because
Portia for a second. I feel
Portia was
like
Nene's
Phaedra then came
sister.
and snatched up Portia's entire bag.
And
Yes,
did
yes, because Porsha is at a standstill with the whole lawsuit that she
Simon.
has going on with her
Simon.
ex-husband. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Simon.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
Future ex-husband.
I swear to God that is like crazy is that Bravo put so much faith in Kenya and Portia and their comeback that they now like God dag on it. Look what now? What can we
Exactly.
tell now? Nene's the
Exactly.
only
That,
answer.
that's
Yes.
what happens when you wait. You wait, you keep your mouth shut, you show them what you're working with without opening up your mouth. You
Period.
now you want to talk about somebody twirling. That's Nene. Twirl, honey, twirl.
Twirl.
Let them see what I'm working with. She kept her mouth shut after what she said. I've been a Team Nene fan. My name is Nina in real life, and my alter ego is Nene, honey.
Period.
I've been 10 toes down with her because I like it. She tell it like it is. I'm happy for her. Whatever her win is, she won. And
I'm so happy for
before.
her.
And Michelle, I don't think she need to do. She don't need to come back on there and say season 17. The hell with them, because
Ooh.
all of them didn't do nothing but stomp on her toes when she was down, honey.
Mm-hmm.
The hell with them. Let her come back and make an appearance and show them this what you do. This how you get your coins, as Nene could say, your coins. This how you get your coins, honey. And then go on to her dang on show afterwards, honey. The Nene show or whatever she want to call it. Because clearly they even Porsche tried, what Porsche tried to do the last time.
Yeah, Portia tried to block her bag too and say she didn't want to
Yeah.
work with her.
Didn't want to
Remember?
work
Yeah.
with her,
Didn't
talking
want to
about
work with her.
she was that. Portia, you let Simon hush your mouth. You let Simon get you from getting your bag. You quit the Ricky Smiley show. You quit all this other stuff because you thought you was gonna get his $32 million. Honey,
300, honey.
$300 million. There you go.
Mhm.
Ride in that little car that you got your baby and be on the side and ride on honey child, because anybody think about you and you might not even be on the show. But Nene, congratulations. I'm here for you 100%. I can't wait for you to break the bag. Honey, break it. Carry that ass to the bank. Whatever you got to do. I am here for it, honey. It's them 4 years was worth it.
I wonder
Okay.
if Flop Soul is going to talk about it when they come on.
With
Oh, I
that,
Flop
forgot.
Soul,
They
they not
canceled.
on,
They
oh
you
no,
mean the
no.
show
canceled.
that Claudia stole from Nene? It
Yeah,
ain't on
oh
no more.
yeah, they canceled it, remember? They
Yeah,
canceled
they
it,
Yeah.
right?
like they
Oh
said, flop
yeah.
soul. I
Yeah.
can't wait for
Sorry, I forgot.
Hammer told Claudia to say something on
Woo.
her Instagram.
You know
I
she's
can't wait
gonna
for her.
hate. She's gonna hate. Hates Nene.
She already hating it.
Hates her.
They wonder how she looks 25 and 57. Because you don't got no worries. You ain't got no worries.
Period. I love the
Nene is
fact that
back
she'll
on NBC and colorist Claudia is doing what?
Nothing. Nothing but
Oh, on Tubi. They on
you
Tubi. Mm,
Oh.
oh, she on Tubi. Oh, I don't
I
watch
guess.
Tubi. I can't comprehend what they be trying to say or what they be trying to do on some of them Tubi movies. I just can't. But listen though, Michelle, Nene gonna tell the fashions like they is because she is the fashion queen. Do you hear me? She is
Okay.
the fashion
she's been
queen.
looking
So
good.
I'm gonna be looking at it just so I can hear what she got to say and hear her little laugh and her twitch her little eyes like
Mhm.
yes,
She's so entertaining. I can't wait to see what other things are coming down the pipeline. Now that she back in the NBC family,
it's
But
like
maybe she'll
Jeff,
be on Girls Trip on Peacock. Maybe she'll be on
period.
Traders. I mean, it's so many things
Yeah.
that she can do now.
she
So
is the
Michelle,
house
do
that
you
RHOA built. Now everybody got to give it to her. She built that house all by. I ain't gonna say all by herself because she had some little twerks with her. But
Yeah.
Nene was the show of Atlanta Housewives, and can't nobody take that from her. Now she
I
said what she said. Sometimes we put our foot in our mouth, but for other whatever reason or another. Okay, she did, but guess what? She 10 toes down now. They ain't in her mouth.
do
You're
you
right.
see executive producer of Real Housewives franchise in her future? Like I feel like if you're gonna come back, you gotta come back like big. And I really think with this coming back and them ushering her back, like they really need somebody to bring that show up. And the only person that can do that is Nene. No matter if you
Mm.
don't like her, she was good television, and she
Yeah,
knew how
yeah.
to whip the girls into shape. She is a ultimate anchor of the show. Kenya can't do it. Portia can't do it. Not even Phaedra. They're not anchors of Real
Yeah.
Housewives of Atlanta.
And she need
They
to bring
had
Dwight.
they had to get her back
She need to bring Dwight and what's the guy name to do your hair?
Jerry
Fast,
J.
Derek J. She need to bring them back too, honey. She need
Okay.
on her show, not on
Okay.
Housewives, on her
She
show.
needs credit. She needs credit, right? Like this as today, she needs to be credited as an executive producer, as one of the executive producer for Real Housewives of Atlanta. She could be for Real Housewives, period.
Period. At least a couple of shows.
For
At least
real.
Okay.
shows. So
Because she has ideas. She's really a producer. She's a producer. So I think she knows reality TV and she knows what the show. She said it on Carlos King that she knows what the housewife needs. She knows what the show needs. So
they,
just let her work.
since Kandi is gone, thank you, Lord. And since Kenya now Kenya can go through all kind of lawsuits all she want to. What she did, she shouldn't have never did. Now she ran herself into that grave. Now she really did. She put all five toes in her mouth on that. I don't care nothing about
Okay.
Kenya. I ain't never liked her. But now that they're gone, yeah, this could be
Why
something good. This
why
could
Ray
That
Rayner
Nene
say,
coming back to
okay,
season
hush Aaron,
16.
EP sounds crazy. What why that sounds crazy?
It doesn't sound crazy. None
Don't
of
sound
like
crazy.
people were saying that Nene would never work with NBC again. All of that sounded crazy. So you can
and we
never say never. So
We don't want Cynthia tore up her contract. We don't want Cynthia. No, with
I mean
Nene.
they're cool now, so why not?
They
Fuck her.
cool, but they ain't like they used to be.
right.
Cynthia was down with Kandi and them, and she tried to have a little backbone at the reunion one time and say all this stuff. No, Cynthia, go on, honey, and stay with Lifetime or whatever you got going on. We don't want you with Nene.
Okay. Hey, real bitches.
Hi, what's going on?
Oh, so why you not on camera today? We're supposed to be celebrating. Where's your tiara?
I know I just got my hair wrapped up and stuff.
Oh, excuse me. Thank you.
Yes.
Never mind.
Yes, girl. So what's going on, Michelle? Just tell me what's going on.
What's going on? Nene is back on in the NBC Universal family.
Yeah, I see that. I mean, is it what's the next step?
I mean, baby steps. She's going to be hosting a show after the Emmys.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be on the on E. So, E is a part of NBC. And remember that she was saying for years that her bags were being blocked because NBC owns damn near everything.
Mm-hmm.
Entertainment Tonight, E,
I know. I just don't
Bravo.
want to jinx her and stuff. Just let everything play out. Don't say too much, you know, because
Well,
they'll be
clearly,
getting
my
upset.
thing is it's a big deal because she hasn't worked for NBC since she was last on the Housewives.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely a big deal. It's definitely a sign of things to come. And I've been teasing it for a couple of days now.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, some things have been settled. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
she's been going through that for years now, dang near.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, I think she's finally free to, work and
Oh,
and
I
earn
am
a
so
living and
happy,
be back in the
girl.
spotlight
And
without
she
anybody
looks
blocking.
so nice. She is all she needs is the cameras, honey. She's
That's
already
Uh-huh.
it.
ready. She ain't gotta get ready because she's ready.
She ready.
Exactly.
She hasn't
Yes.
even
Exactly.
lost nothing. Like, girl, her walk was viral. Like, just her walking
Oh,
down the
I am
street
so
went
happy.
fucking
But I
viral.
don't want to get too excited, Michelle, because I don't want
Why
nothing
not?
else.
Why
Get
not? This is
excited.
a
That's
big deal. This
too.
is the time to get excited, friend.
I know, but I just don't want to just let it work, let it
All
play
right,
out.
well, listen, I'm not soaking in your negative energy. I'm happy.
No,
I'm
I ain't saying
celebrating. I'm
negatively.
toasting.
I'm just saying, like, please, just let it play a little bit more,
It's been
We
playing
got
out for
Nene in a
4 years.
suit,
And
and
she
she
looks so
definitely
nice,
said
girl. And
back
her man
to
made the suit,
business.
right?
You don't
Didn't the
see what
man
she
make the
wrote?
suit?
Do
The
you not
man
see what
made the
she
suit.
wrote?
You ain't talk about that.
couture.
Well, okay, her man made the suit, blah blah blah. But
Yes,
we
and
didn't
she
see
looked
this.
nice.
The part is back to business.
Yes, at the
Glad to
board,
be
honey,
back with
she is
my
at the head
NBC
of the
Universal
table.
family.
I'm so happy, but I just don't want to get too excited. Just let it play out. Because we've been saying too much, and these people get mad when they listen to these blogs and stuff, girl.
Who
You un-
cares? Who cares?
Oh, yeah.
The check is
I don't want to
signed.
jinx her. Look at her, girl. She up. That's
What is
NBC.
the B Jinx? Boy, bye. I'm about
Yes.
to see real bitches. I thought you was gonna come on with some
I am
positivity.
so happy, Michelle. You don't understand, but because they go crazy about Nene, girl. Just slow down. That's
Uh-huh.
all I'm saying. Just
Okay.
take it easy.
Mm-hmm.
Let it play out. Let's see her on the carpet Sunday.
Uh-huh.
Then we can start celebrate, start talking big shit and stuff. I don't want to say too much
It's a
now, girl.
show. It's a whole show, friend.
And
At
it's
Yes.
been
11
four
o'clock. It's
years.
the after party red carpet
It's,
show.
it's been 4 years. We can talk big shit now.
Yes, and make sure
Exactly. This is the
everybody
time to talk
tune in.
the
Everybody
big
got to
shit.
tune in. What channel is it coming on, Michelle?
E.
51, right? It's still 51?
Whatever E is on your cable network. I don't know
Yes,
what E
Oh,
is.
I
everybody
don't
got to
have
tune
cable
in.
anymore,
You
child.
got to have the ratings off the roof, honey. Yes, she's
Oh,
back. She's back. She
I'll watch
looked
it
good.
on
She already
YouTube
looked
for the
good. And
iPod.
she Big
That I'll watch
Sexy
it on the
starting off
iPod.
with that walk, honey. You knew Nene was back when she did that walk with Big Sexy.
It's so crazy how
Exactly.
wasn't she the only one that went viral for that walk?
Yes,
yeah.
honey. She went viral instantly. Soon as they put it online, I remember that morning, honey. I was like, oh my God.
She should really get back into modeling too, because that girl, Nene has a walk on her, something
Nene is killing it,
serious.
And
Michelle.
she
Oh my
wear her
God. I'm
heels.
so happy. What
Oh
is
She
my
they
speaks
saying?
to
God.
her with
What
She's a
Atlanta is saying?
mug.
I ain't
One
saying.
at a time, friends. Only one person can speak at a time.
Okay.
Now
Now ain't
everybody.
nobody talking. But I
Hey,
will say
Crystal.
she's 6 feet
Hi, how
tall
you
wearing her
doing?
6 inch heels.
Yes, honey. Nene is ready, Michelle. She is ready, girl. She got the
Yes, she
body.
is.
She got the
She got the
Whoever
look.
said
face.
that, whoever said that she was back on the runway with Big Sexy, that video on Instagram, you got it on point. They already put it on Twitter. Yeah, she
And
back.
she,
They need
and she
Nene.
ain't
I've been
never missed
saying
a
that.
mark,
She's back, like
She
down to
weathered that
fuck
storm,
down,
honey.
bitch.
She went through it. Well, at Nene, we all went through it with Nene emotionally, honey, for these last
Yeah,
4 years, okay?
Yes, we
exactly.
did.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes,
gotta
we
And
stop
did.
now
Listen
saying
it's
to
And
that.
time
Happy
she's
and
again, but
back
I
Friendly.
on
just don't want to
E.
get.
And
She's
Michelle,
we
I
back.
will
caught myself.
celebrate. And that
Yes,
was the only
girl.
reason I came on live today was to celebrate. I don't
Yep.
And
care
you
who.
Yep.
called it, Michelle. You called it. You said this was
Yeah,
gonna
Uh-huh.
happen. The ratings
I
went
did.
down.
I mean, but
We
nobody
did
pays
it.
attention to me until it happens, and then I had to come tell y'all I told y'all. So I've been telling y'all
And
this all week for the
and
past
now
4 days.
we're gonna have to convince you, Michelle, to get Nene on here
Yes,
now.
Nene
So
got
we
to
can
get
love
on here
on
and
her.
talk to the people, honey, and
So we
let the
can,
people know because it's been a battle around here.
yeah, we need to block the haters now. I help you with the
Exactly.
No,
moderate.
let the
You
And
haters
just
them
got to
in.
pay
Let
people
the
me.
and the
haters
people
in,
We
saying
girl.
that they don't Nene shouldn't come back on the network, they don't need to say shit.
they don't
I
need to
don't want to
say
hear none of
shit.
them say
Block,
shit.
all positive. Block.
Nene understood her worth. She went through the storm. She didn't miss a beat, though. She stayed with her pieces on, straight off
The
the
Mm-hmm.
walk.
runway.
Yep, they
But
go to
this
walk.
was set her back off as this walk right here. They couldn't fuck with her after this,
It
honey.
was the walk and the dress and the heels and the
It was
hair.
everything.
Yes,
Yeah.
All right.
It was
That
yeah.
everything.
she that it's the
Big sexy,
confidence
he
for
be
me. Like
damn.
she like
And all
whenever
of a sudden,
Nene
Now that Phaedra's
walks, she
back,
looks so confident
now that
and looks
Phaedra's
so
back,
powerful. Like she's
they're
everywhere.
just, I think they're just taking Phaedra's back now. Next thing you
They
know,
going
Kim is
with the
gonna,
money team, honey. Nene is the money.
She is
yeah.
the
Okay?
bag. Yep, she's the bag.
Nene
No
is the money.
shade.
They
Nene
going with
can
the
like
money. They
first of
gave
all,
them
you put
all their
Nene with
chance.
all
Every
them
last one
girls.
of them had their chance. They
Nene.
had plenty of seasons. What Nene leave on season 12, right?
Season 12. That was the last season.
So
And
they
ain't been
had
right
plenty of
since.
seasons to show they show. They just could not get the money. They could not get all of them
Exactly.
together. They cannot make
Yeah.
it happen.
Oh,
It's
the
sad
hit
to
Nope.
say.
was
Now I
the
know they was
reunion.
counting on Kenya and
I heard the
Kandi. They thought that they
advertisers
could.
was like, NBC, y'all better get Nene back.
Yeah,
But
Candy
the
exactly.
came with
hit,
so many
listen,
different characters, girl, and they still couldn't seal the deal.
But
She
listen,
had
Exactly.
some of
the hit.
everybody behind her. She had her team. She had the OLG gang. Her aunts. I was finna say her grandmother. Rest in peace. But you
Hey,
know,
Sierra content friend, how you doing?
What's up, Michelle? What's going
Hi.
on?
Aren't,
Hey,
aren't you happy? Isn't it time to celebrate?
I am ecstatic. Nene
yes.
is
Oh my
back.
God.
Lenithia Leaks is
Okay.
back up in this house. NBC, everything
Lanithia
under the
Monique.
umbrella of
I'm
NBC.
trying to figure out why people don't see that. Like at the end of the day,
I've
it's
been
like
seeing it.
this is good news. This is
She's coming
better
to
news
end
than
the
hearing,
girls.
hey, she's coming back to the show. No, NBC is the over everything.
Right.
Exactly.
Right,
This
this
is
ain't
this
no
is
little
this is just
Broadway
number
show.
one.
This is NBC, honey. I mean,
Exactly.
I cannot believe that in the same year that Kenya played herself out of a job, Kandi didn't get hired back. Nene is just rising like a phoenix from the
Yes.
ashes.
It was all in the playbook.
That's
Hold on,
how they
what
From
she
the
say.
say?
You
You
ashes.
never
never win
win
when
when you
y'all
play
play
dirty.
dirty.
You
You
never
never
win when
can
you
win
play
You
when
dirty.
you
never
play
win. You
dirty.
never
And
can
they played
win.
dirty, and Nene played the long game and won. I
And
For
cannot
and
real.
believe
and
that Kenya
did.
just played herself
We
out of a
should
check.
have
Like, what?
Michelle. Michelle, you should come on
Like Nene
Sunday.
literally
You
just
should
shut
come
up,
on
like
Sunday
mind her business,
live
and she came up.
and
Hold on, hold
review.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. One at a time. Wait. Real bitches, what you say now?
You should come on Sunday live for the for Nene show, a pre-show or something, after show, something you got to do. You know,
For the
Sun.
Emmys?
Yeah, after
For the
Nene
Emmys?
come on, or before she come on, or while she on.
Oh well, maybe. I
So,
don't know.
y'all, is she gonna? I think she's definitely coming. Real Housewives of Atlanta season 17 for sure. Season
Well,
17.
I don't think
let's start with baby
she
steps.
gonna
We
come
we,
in
we
and
dreaming bigger than housewives right now.
yeah, we
I
dreaming
still
bigger than
believe.
housewives.
I'm believing it. I'm speaking into existence.
Just one
Okay.
show where she come in and sip on her little margarita and clap her fingers twice and say, "I told y'all bitches I was bad."
Just
I
do a
agree.
walk by. All she
Bling
Yes.
gotta do is a
bling.
walk by.
It's mad.
Like I
Bling
don't
bling
But
get
do
a
y'all
seat
bling.
think
at the
the
table.
ratings are gonna be any good this upcoming season, season 16?
It probably will be,
No,
cause
no.
Kenya's gone. I think it's gonna be better than it was last season. Kenya gone, and
I think Kenya being gone is not gonna help. Like Kenya,
yes, it will.
Kenya does have it. Like no matter if y'all people feel about Kenya, Kenya has a fan base that people like.
Where?
Like people like Kenya. People like Kenya. Like I'm not even gonna be a
Who the
hater. I'm not
people?
But
gonna be
why
a
They,
Who
weren't
the
they
hater.
buying her
people?
hair care products? Why weren't they at her hair spa? Like, if they really like her, why weren't they supporting her businesses?
She
they
ain't
didn't
got
support her
So
enough
on
to
Dancing
say
with
listen,
if
the
it's
Stars
listen.
true
either.
profit.
They support the character Kenya on Real Housewives, not the businesswoman. They're not
If
gonna
they
support any of
supported the
that.
character, they would have had some ratings, honey.
All right.
Portia is
I think
almost
that
gone.
I
yeah,
mean,
it's
since Kenya's not there and Portia can't really film like that, that's a dead show.
No, it ain't. Phaedra. You got Phaedra, the queen of shade.
Phaedra's not gonna talk about her life. She didn't even do. She barely talked on Married to Medicine.
Well, she wasn't married to
she
medicine,
She flopped. She flopped on Married to Medicine to me.
but
Like
she
she gonna
still got
flop
a
on
check.
Real Housewives. Real Housewives is going to continue to flop until they bring Nene Leakes back, and that's just it.
exactly.
The stars
That's
They
just
need
Yeah,
to
Exactly.
it.
Oh Lord.
anchor.
facts.
They
back.
need
That's
to.
factuals. I
Exactly.
mean, that's like taking Raven from That's So Raven and expecting That's So Raven to work out. You just
Right.
Right.
can't
Or
have
Exactly.
Real
just look
Housewives
They
without
around
took
you.
Nene. And I've
Raven
heard
We
from
people
want to
Cheetah
saying,
talk about that.
Girls.
We want to talk about Cray Cray Raven. I don't want to talk about her.
Hold on. Y'all be interrupting everybody. Go ahead, Sierra. What you was saying?
no, I was just, that's all she's the star. And they tried to kind of shift it over to Candy. And of course, that dry and that dry ass voice ain't going to get nobody, star now. They tried to give it over to Kenya. And of course, she fumbled the bag. And I am
Mm.
I'm gagging at this. I'm gagging. Like, Nene is really back.
Like it fell like blocks, like one after the other. Candy, Kenya, Portia. It's like,
Marlo,
dang, what?
kind of. They tried to,
Kenya,
Uh-huh.
Kenya fell right into the trap that they set up for her at very the beginning of the show. You know,
Mm,
they was just thinking of how away can we get Kenya out. That just was perfect for them. They did not hesitate to get rid of Kenya.
Well,
Okay,
I
yeah.
because
think
they knew once Candy left, there's no Kenya. Kenya is she's fake. She's a fraud. She didn't have no true people respect real life, your real story, your real everyday what's going on, honesty,
Well, Kenya
authenticity.
started offline from the beginning when it came to
Yes.
these men.
Yeah, with
You know,
Walter.
with
With
Walter.
Walter.
Yep.
Walter was it. And then Mark gonna try to come and be in her defense that he wanted Kenya back on because he wasn't gonna get his little alimony checks or whatever. But Kenya's her mouth. It's her mouth. She's beauty, but no brains. Only thing
Yeah.
Kenya needed to do when she was on there was just be damn pretty. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that she couldn't get nobody. It's her nasty attitude. Kenya should have reached deep down inside her soul and realized what was really going on with her. She got mother issues. She got family issues. That don't give you the right to be mean to and hateful everybody. The way she did the iconic, forever iconic Kim Fields. That couldn't have
Mm-hmm.
been me. That couldn't have been me. If
Oh,
I was Kim
exactly.
Fields, I'd have got up and I'd have slapped that hoe because all thing Kim had to do was bring her. All thing Kim would have had to do was bring her people. Nothing would have happened. Nothing
Hmm.
would have happened. Kim is iconic. She
Yes.
showed
Yeah.
class, just like Kamala Harris did tonight. Kim showed class and said, "Nah, this ain't for me. This is beneath me."
Oh yeah, that. Oh my God, that debate. Ooh,
All right, let's
she.
go back. No, we're still talking about Nene. We're not
Okay, sorry.
deflecting. Okay. Hey, Mr. Woods, how you doing? I
Hey,
felt it was about to turn. Hey,
Yeah,
Mr.
she I
Woods.
got to direct traffic, honey.
hey, what's going on? How y'all doing?
Do y'all
How y'all
think Kim
doing?
Zolciak is coming back?
Hold on. We talking about Nene, friend. Hey,
We don't want
what,
KKK.
Okay,
Mr. Woods, what you
okay.
think about this celebration?
I'm afraid to talk because I feel like I'm gonna get jumped.
No, you ain't gonna get jumped for me. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say me and you was talking about this yesterday, but I just want to remind everybody that this is what it looks like whenever you stay true to yourself and you stand 10 toes down and what you know is right and you move the way you're supposed to move and you move in silence. That's how you end up winning. That's how you end up standing up for something instead of falling for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is a great way for Nene to come back. Keep in mind, whenever she first came on the scene outside of the Housewives, y'all remember she didn't work with Joan Rivers, Melissa
Yeah.
Rivers, all these different things. This is the perfect lane for her to make her comeback. Everybody is, yeah, we can spend all day talking about X, Y, and Z and things like that. But just give it up for the fact that this lady stood 10 toes down and stayed true. And she slapped every person in their face that said that she was wrong for doing what she felt was right. And everybody has egg on their face. And I
Yes.
could
Right.
I could run down from Kenya to Andy Cohen to Wendy Williams to
Yeah.
all these people and that just
Candy.
felt that Candy, all these people that felt like she was doing the wrong thing. Oh, well, I didn't experience that or whatever like that. Now they sitting. And then one thing that was brought to my attention, think about this. The only person that told her congratulations from the Housewives was Phaedra. So
Ooh.
y'all pay attention to that. But I'm excited to see Nene thrive how she's supposed to thrive. She's been quiet. She ain't been controversial. She just she sat back and let everything fold and the cards played in her favor. And that's what we got to celebrate. We can spend all day talking about
Mm-hmm.
all these irrelevant people that wrote checks that they ass can't cash. So just bask in that because if it wasn't for her, none of these women
We sit on that couch,
would
no
would
shade.
none of these women, and I'm
Yep.
talking in any of these franchise, would be where they are if it wasn't for Nene Leakes. And that's a
Exactly.
proven fact. So I'm excited. And also, y'all better give it up for Michelle for standing 10 toes down behind
Oh
uh
yes. Oh
Yep.
being a
yes.
real one. Because
Period.
she the only
Exactly.
one that
Congratulations, Michelle.
she's the only
Congratulations.
one that
You
stood
did.
Never
behind
folded at
Nene. Hold
all.
on, y'all.
Yes. Think
You see what I'm saying?
about.
She
That's a
stood
real friend.
yeah, you stood 10 toes down, and that's what it looks like to be a supportive,
I'm
loyal
team
person.
truth. It don't matter what it is.
Right,
I'm always team truth. So if y'all know me, if y'all have watched me for years, y'all can see I stay consistent with every story. Whether it's
right.
the Junkie story, the Claudia story, the Nene story, the Simon story, like every story, I'm gonna stay consistent. 10 years from now, I'll be telling y'all the exact same thing. The story will not change. So
Right.
yeah, I've always believed in what Nene said because we've been talking about it even when she was on the show. So there was nothing wrong with what she said. It was just the fact of, a lot of times it's hard to fight, the powers that be. We all know that. So
And I'm gonna go out on a stretch and I'm gonna say this, and I could be
mhm.
wrong, but I promise you, it's probably gonna be another. It's been so hard without you, because she knows what's right. You feel what I'm saying? And I just
You
feel
think we're gonna
like
get an apology? She gonna get an apology from Portia?
It's
I
gonna be
think
It
she's
would be
fake.
gonna.
so
I
I
think
hope
disappointing.
she make Portia
Well,
eat dirt.
I
definitely.
think she's gonna get an apology from all of these women behind the
What
Amen
scenes.
about
to it.
what do you think? You think that will she ever go on Rocks for Happens Live and they'll have a one-on-one interview with Andy
I
Cohen?
would
That's
love
what
to
I
see
think
that.
would be probably next.
Yep.
That
It's
would be a
it's
big
coming.
That's it.
ratings. That would be big
Yeah.
That would be
ratings.
watch what's happening. Yeah, they're best friends
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
And I feel like
Mhm.
that
They
should
need it.
be just that one-on-one moment. Remember, Nene sat up there by herself, but again, a lot of the powers that be have changed with these production companies, with Bravo,
Hmm.
everybody that was trying to protect their cash cows and all this other type of stuff. Those days are gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got the head honchos behind her, which is NBC, and it don't get no
Mhm.
better than that. You feel what I'm saying?
Uh,
So when I sit down with Andy, I promise you, I want her to bring that white man to his knees.
Yup.
Mm.
ooh,
Didn't they
I
get rid
really
of
do.
Candy's protection? What was her name? Cherie Levine.
Yep,
It,
they
yeah,
did.
yeah.
They did.
Sheree Levine, who
But I
what
mean, Sherry Levine, yeah, she
Sherry
was one
Levine,
of
yeah.
the
Yeah.
executives at Truly Entertainment that
Hmm.
was keeping
oh
Candy's storyline like above board. Like Candy would call and get mad about the way things were going allegedly, and they would like switch stuff around. Which if you watch the last season that Candy was on, remember that when Marlo first started coming for Candy and talking about the pow at the OLG gang and was kind of like
Hmm.
forcing
Mhm.
Candy to face some of the negative stories that was circling her restaurants, and Candy
Hmm.
kind of nipped that in the bud, and then you notice Marlo kind of pulled back the rest of the season. And
Yeah,
Hmm.
so yeah, it's yeah. So anyway, I just
oh
noticed that, and then Marlo, the situation with her and Kenya and Portia and how they blocked her bag coming back to season 16. I feel like Marlo deserved to come back, but
I do too. I feel like Marlo is another one
Yes.
that worked her way to the top, and I
yeah,
can't stand how these women turned into mean girls and they became cliques, because it's about lifestyle, it's about storylines, it's about being an example as black women, and that shit pissed me off. That Marlo didn't come back. You feel what I'm saying? But I also saw a blind item on Twitter. I
mhm,
mean, and it was talking about, I don't know how true it is, but they were saying that OG Housewife from RHOA is in negotiations to come back for season 17. So I don't know how
mm.
true that is, but that was said. So we could get a pop up like Michelle talk about. Anything that come out this lady mouth, y'all better pay attention. Like, y'all be in these comments windmilling. Y'all better know she know what she
I
talking
told
about.
y'all a long time ago the door was open. I had heard that the door was open. And then I'm like, just
I
pay attention
remember.
to some of the stuff that's gonna be coming out down the line because
but the
clearly,
ratings went down as
things
soon as she
have
left. The
changed
ratings
over.
at its worst. They're trying to get back into the to get back in their heyday.
They want
Mhm.
that season 6. They want
Yeah,
that season
exactly.
6 rating killer. No shade. They like Kenya said it. Nene said it. And why do I think when Nene get back, she's going to pull Kenya up, no matter if Kenya was against Nene at first. She's going to pull. She's going to do the right thing for the show and grab Kenya.
And she
Oh
said
no,
that
she ain't.
before.
I'm
She
just
she
telling
What?
said
you
that
that.
in the interview
No,
because
she ain't.
she did say
Right,
that.
Sierra
Hold on,
Claudia.
but
I'm
she
Uh-huh.
did.
sorry. What
But
are
at
you
the
Uh-uh.
talking
same time,
about?
Kenya
Uh-uh.
said, but didn't Kenya say you can't come back
I
to the
don't know
network
about
if you
all
go
that.
against?
I
I
don't
don't
either.
Because
either.
it was
I
I
don't
don't
either.
either.
NBC that got rid of Kenya because she broke the code of conduct. So how is Nene gonna Kenya's done.
Maybe
Yeah,
they
Kenya
And
is
only
Kenya
done.
doing
done.
it.
Done.
I'm just like it's for the betterment of the show. This is what
No,
Nene
it's
N-
said.
not.
No, it's
Nene
not.
said
Kenya
Yeah,
that
it's
made
for the
Kenya
everything
betterment of the
fake.
is
show.
the
When
show.
Kenya came on in season 5, she gave the show bad acting with the
Yep.
fake
I
boyfriend,
agree. I
with
Yep.
the
agree.
fake scenes,
Yep.
and just the over performative nature of hers.
The
I'm ready
fake
for Kenya
marriage.
and Candy to not be on the show so the show can thrive. I've
Yeah.
always thought
Hmm.
that because Kenya is just crazy and Candy is dry. So bye bye.
Hey, do y'all also
I just
notice that? Did y'all also notice this? All these women like Cynthia, Candy, and I'm sure there's some stuff coming out with, some of these other women. Kenya ain't had a acting job in
At
19
all.
since 1989.
At
and
So,
it was
all.
a one line that she had then.
well, I'm just
Oh,
saying,
wait a
Mm-hmm.
like
minute.
for
Have you
her,
also noticed that Phaedra, I feel, has taken over? We talked about this last night on
yeah,
Patreon. That
yeah,
Phaedra has kind of like taken over Portia's NBC Universal 360 deal. Because now
yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
Phaedra is, when I say everywhere, Phaedra is on
Yeah,
like Pictionary, on Dancing with the
yeah,
Stars, on here, on there, on
yeah,
E, on this, on
yeah.
that, and back on the Housewives and Married to Medicine. It's like, well, why isn't Portia doing all those little non-scripted shows? Remember, that's what she signed for, the non-scripted shows. That would be like a Pictionary or Dancing with the Stars or something like that. But we haven't seen her doing any of that since Simon and her been involved in that big legal battle over, use of his house and stuff. So
Yeah, she on gag order.
hey,
She
Was
got a
Phaedra.
that
gag order.
silently taken away? Like, did the powers that be silently take it away? And like, you know what? Let me just pass this over to Phaedra without them
that's what it
knowing.
felt like. That's what it felt like because remember I told you the season was allegedly cut short that they were only gonna get like 12 episodes and then they started back filming with Phaedra and I heard they done bumped it up to 16. But even with that, that's still a lot less episodes than normal because remember the
Yeah,
Housewives episodes used to go on day and near
20,
forever, like
Yeah.
20.
25 episodes or
Yeah,
something.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
So, and that's how they got paid. That's how you know that Candy, Nene, and all of them were getting a check because they got paid per episode. And the more episodes they appeared in, the more they would make over the course of the season. So
right.
Nene kind of explained that, like they were saying that she was publicly making $3 million. But if she was only in 6 episodes, then she wasn't making $3 million because 3 million, she would have to appear in like each and every episode in order to amass that amount of money. So it's interesting.
well, if Nene
Yeah.
does come back for 2 or 3, shows or whatever, she needs to bring Marlo back with her. But Marlo needs to have an understanding. Before you get on there, you need to apologize to Nene because you had a few words to say to yourself about
Oh,
Nene for you to be coming out here trying to mimic Nene and everything she did with the hair, the facelifts, the everything Nene
Huh?
did, she was trying to. Oh
I
yeah, she
thought they.
was.
I mean, I thought they already made up.
Yeah,
Well,
they
they
been
they can
cool.
wait a minute. They may be cool, but all of them was kind of silenced to not even speak to her while
I
they
agree
was,
with that. Now,
you
when she
know.
was going through her thing,
Yes,
none of them was
yes.
speaking to her.
None of them
Yeah,
would
They
speak to
were
her.
cowards.
Wait a minute.
yeah.
None of them would.
Cowards.
I'm saying because they didn't want their bag to go away with
Exactly.
But do
on
That's
you
RHOA.
blame her
cowardice.
But
though? But do you
even
blame them?
That's cowardice. That's being a weak
yeah,
That's very
What do you
woman.
yeah,
cowardly.
mean?
That's very
yeah,
What
cowardly.
do
yeah.
you
I do.
mean?
Wait a
I'm
minute, I
just
do blame
Nene
saying.
them.
is the
Well,
brave one
I'm
that
gonna
stood
ask
up
Because
you
and
you
did
this.
what
strong.
nobody
Here's
else
here's
did.
here's here's why I do blame them, Aaron. Because they
Yes,
would have been
yes,
stronger together than apart. Like it would
that's
not have
right.
taken her 4 years to get an agreement or settlement or come out of this situation if they had all stood together. They all stood together one time before when KKK Kim allegedly used the N
Yeah,
word and walked off
yeah,
the set when she was pregnant, and all of them brown
yeah.
girls refused to film until they did something about Kim. And you know what they did? And this is the Real Housewives history here because I wrote about this on my blog back in the day. What Bravo did to appease them was they booted Kim off of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And what she did was walk, like Nene said, walked off the Housewives and walked right onto her own show. That was the difference between the way they treat the Caucasian women and the way
Yep,
they treat those brown girls. So,
yep.
yeah, you have to remember this Housewives history runs deep.
And I think
Yeah, and
if
I totally. I mean,
Nene,
I was talking about like in the beginning, they should have banded it together from the very beginning. But I was talking about when they stopped speaking to her, the damage was already done.
Well,
Like
the
yeah,
if you
damage,
want to
you're
keep
right. The
getting
yeah,
damage is
time,
done because Candy treated the show like Survivor. She treated the show
Right.
like we all have to align together to against this person because she's stronger than all of us, or vice versa. And so remember, Candy got Cynthia on board with
Yeah,
in order to bring Kenya back, and then that left Nene over there by herself, and then that's when
yeah,
Nene got Marlo to come back to be her rider. So it's always like they always tried to like alienate one person so that one person will be fighting against the entire cast the whole season. They did it to Porsha one season.
yeah.
So yeah, they treat it like Survivor, and if they didn't treat it like Survivor, and they weren't fighting for these checks, then maybe they would be a strong cast. Like, think about it, like Friends back in the day, how they said they all stuck together until all of them made six figures per episode because
Hmm.
each, the episode was greater with all of them than it was with even one of them missing. And that would have been the Housewives if they would have done that because they were
Right.
the top grossing show over there.
But they
Mm-hmm.
all listen to the wrong person. Kandi. Candy licking ass Candy. Finger licking ass Candy.
But it
Always got a
wasn't
Hmm.
piece
just
of bread
Candy. I
in her
think it
mouth.
was other
No,
people with
yeah,
Candy. Yes.
I'm not saying it was just Candy, but Candy was the one sitting at the table.
The
He was.
front runner, yeah.
She was the one
Yeah.
sitting at the table. And then when I say about Marlo, Marlo wouldn't have been on the show had it not been for Nene. And then for you to try to stab Nene in the back, even when it was said, don't say nothing to Nene. If you see her on the street, don't talk to her. How much
They said
friends
that.
are you? Yeah, I mean, you know, so to speak, you are not allowed to talk to Nene. So if you see her on the street, you go. Marlo kept walking, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? If that's your friend and that's who brought you on there, you cut the hand that fed you. I don't think so. That's why you didn't get but damn one peach. Well, she got two peaches, and now she gone, and she been on the show for 17 years.
Yeah,
So
Phaedra
I
did. Phaedra brought Marlo on the show actually to go against Nene, and then her and Nene ended up
yeah.
becoming friends.
Yeah, her and Nene ended up becoming friends, but still, you just don't do that to your friends. That's why Nene, at the end of the day, Nene wasn't fucking, what mess with neither one of them when she left. When Nene did that iconic, when it was um pandemic time, and they said, "Did she hang up? Is Nene gone?" That spoke volumes.
When she closed the
Yeah,
laptop.
when she, that spoke volumes right there. Okay, she was mad then. So and that's when everything came out. So she just wait. This was a waiting game for Nene, and in the midst of it, she had the Lanithia Lounge. She had Greg with her. She lost Greg. She had a big ceremony for Greg. Her son. She still maintained. You know what
Mm.
it is to be a superstar. What it is to be a woman. She didn't even talk against those girls. She didn't call them by
Brett
name.
had a
Not
stroke, lost her husband. She's going through all of that bad press with a new
yeah.
boyfriend. It was just one thing after the next for her. But I mean, I watched her stand strong through the midst
She
of
stood.
everything. And she was
Yeah.
going through a lot of that stuff when she was on the show. Hell, Greg was, suffering from cancer her last
Yeah.
season, and they was treating her like, she
They
was
was
lying
treating her
about it.
like
I didn't like
Yeah.
that either.
Yeah.
they was treating her
Like
like
she came.
trash on that season,
Like
and I
she
feel
came in
like
hurting.
you are.
She
I
was
feel like
hurting.
they that's one of the things that really pissed me off about that her last season is that you know what I'm saying. Like when Candy came up to her was like, we love you. You can't love me if you're trying to bring this negative Nancy on me, and y'all see my husband is sick. I just feel like they all just really dropped the ball whenever that lady was down on
I
her
know that.
down bad. You feel what I'm saying? And it just
Mhm.
it just really made them look bad. And I
Look,
don't think
stealing show ideas.
right,
In the
stealing show
midst of it,
ideas.
dragging her on people, dragging her online and stealing the idea. It was just, oh,
And
child, it was a
then
lot
and
Like
going on.
then and then Hammer told Claudia she gonna go on the show talking about
He's
she mad because they all came together and got flowers. She should be grateful. That she ain't got to be grateful for that. Shit, leave them flowers at home. Every last one of them should have got flowers, a bouquet
so
of flowers. Why you
in
gonna go
in
in?
that moment right there. So I'm gonna say some real ass shit right now. In that moment right there, if that was any one of us, Claudia would have got her ass whooped by me.
Ah,
Whoops.
Like, because first of all, I'm grieving, and then you telling me what I need to be grateful for, bitch. Excuse me, Michelle, if you don't go sit
oh,
your ass
Lord,
down in the
please
corner,
forgive me my past.
I'm
Lord, go
sorry.
ahead.
I'm sorry. You can beep. You
Now,
know what
go
I'm
ahead. Go
saying?
ahead. Go ahead. Uh-huh.
But it's just like it in that moment right there. Whenever she did that, that right there was absolutely
It was
distasteful and all
distasteful.
get it. It was just bad, and everybody thought it would
Mhm.
be okay to make a mockery. You ever mock somebody's grief? You feel what I'm saying? Like,
But to see
that
Nene
was
come
just
on
disgusting.
and to see Nene come on and make her laugh, and she say, "Leave me alone. Just
Mm-hmm.
leave me and my family alone." I had a teardrop because I
I
wanted to
still
say,
got it.
Please leave me alone. I'm asking that. All of you guys, please leave me alone. I wish my husband had not died. I would not be dealing with any of this. Please leave me the fuck alone.
And that was
and
the
Claudia
he
colorist
obeyed.
Claudia.
Yep.
and that was the colorist Claudia, and he was the better house husband than any of them house husbands that came on there. He was the voice of reason. So whatever
Mm-hmm.
they went through on there, when Nene said, "I just want y'all to please leave me alone," tears just dropped out my eyes because I felt her pain. I could see it in her eyes, and I wanted to tell Hamilton, because Nene named the Hamilton, Hamilton Claudia, the Keek Rock. you know. But
Yeah.
happy for Nene though. Get your bag, and if you want to, Nene, take your bag out and walk around and let it fan you. Let them show them what
Oh, she
real money look
listen.
like.
Nene already showing. She already showing out. Like you can look at
She
her Instagram page.
is. She
Nene been
Ain't
is.
showing
she?
out. Y'all just ain't
Ain't
been
she?
paying attention.
I
I've been
have.
paying attention,
I
Nene. I've been
have.
see. I've been
The rebirth of
Michelle.
the
Silent.
it girl.
Yes,
Okay, it was
yes.
coming. Look,
Her
hmm
servant.
body.
It's the rebirth, baby.
That's why
Jessica
you're gonna have
Rabbit.
to do. You're gonna have to pull it out your bag, Michelle, and bring Nene on. And if you have to be a Patreon member, I promise you, with everything in me, I will be a Patreon member for that time.
Okay,
I will. I
not for
promise
that
you. I
time.
love
Now I
me
need
some.
to do my own time now.
But look, because you be up too late. I'm up with y'all because I knew you was talking about Nene, because that's my
That's
girl. But
okay.
see,
You
I
can
got
watch the replays.
yeah, the replays ain't the same. Replays ain't the same as the original. You got to go
So
back
you had
in.
to
You got
be
to
here.
decipher. I had to be here. So I knew you was gonna
Okay.
be talking about Michelle. That's why I mean about Nene. That's why I'm up, honey. I'm
Yeah.
up and I'm on my Ambien. So it's time for me to get up off of here and go to bed. I gotta be at work at 5:30.
I only came on here to talk about Nene. That was the only reason I came. Because I'm like, if I don't come on, y'all gonna be mad at me. Because I was telling y'all as soon as she posted it, like if you're in my Discord, I was in Discord before she even posted anything. I was like, they just announced it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yep.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
coming. And then
yeah.
Nene posted her Instagram. I'm like, here it is. She's back. So yeah.
We knew you was coming. Oh yeah, when we saw that all that white Nene, yes.
Uh-huh.
So I've
I
been
love
waiting on you because you her girl and you have stood beside her 110%. No matter what, you have been by her side. That's what I'm talking about real friendship. If Marlo had did that, you don't never know what position she would be in now if she had just stuck by her side. But no, she wanted to be on the show against all odds and lose her friend. And look where she at now. She ain't got no friend and she ain't on the damn show. So oh
it.
well.
Okay. Somebody said we need Claudia for some extra mess, child. Yeah, we need Claudia to come on there. She'll be the broke one. She'll be the new Sheree.
We don't
Anyway,
want to see her. They won't get past 17 with her.
okay. What we need is the all star cast, like a first season cast.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
want
yeah.
KKK Kim Zolciak on there, but just to be red for the gods, she could come on so they can drag her. And she can cry her white tears, which would be what happened. But
What's the one that was married to the football player? Not Deshaun Snow,
Lisa
but the
Wu,
other one.
Lisa Wu
Lisa, we
Hartwell,
don't want her
Deshaun
on there
Snow.
because she's a drunk. We don't want her on there.
I was gonna
But
say we can have
well,
her on if she can handle her liquor.
No, she can't handle her
Why she
liquor.
gotta
The
be a
last
drunk?
the
Oh
last couple of
god.
times she was on there, she was so drunk. She was drunk and loud and belligerent. No, we don't want her on there. Tell her to go back to Key Sweat
Lisa
or
was on a bottle
somebody.
of Riesling.
Oh
And
god.
Deshaun Snow says she's not coming back.
Deshaun Snow is too classy. She got all the money. Honey.
I don't blame her.
so
She
do.
should have took all that man's money for what he did to her.
Yeah, she
Mhm.
did. She
She
did.
sure
She's like a
did.
whole different person now.
Yep, that's how you do it. You
Yep.
become somebody you always wanted to be, not who he wanted you to be.
What?
Oh, that's what you
Am I
do?
not right, Michelle?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me go
Yeah,
to
come
Deshaun's
on now.
Instagram, see what Deshaun doing.
See,
Hold on.
Oh, she's
I'll
cute.
be fun.
She
Okay,
got a
they're gonna
new
be fun.
hairstyle, and she went long now. Okay, okay.
There
She
she
should have
goes. She was
spoke
hanging
up
out. There she
though.
go with Lisa and all of them. What's her name? There go Lisa Wu and Sheree and Ebony.
I even say
ooh,
bring Sheree back.
that lady wig bad. Ooh,
Who with who?
go back to that picture with Lisa Wu and Sheree.
Don't talk
We don't
about
want
people.
we don't
Don't
want
talk
Lisa
about our
Wu though.
friends.
Oh, I'm
We want
sorry.
I take Sheree before I take Lisa Wu.
They all, but the thing about it is, you got to take all of them. Those are all the originals. You can't leave
Yeah.
nobody out. Like they started this
Well,
franchise.
Lisa Wu need to go to rehab first.
And Deshawn
I,
Girl,
needs to learn how
they
to speak up because she don't speak up in the group setting. She's just like, "Oh, I'm here.
Deshaun
I
don't
didn't know."
Deshaun don't want to come back.
Deshaun Sutter
yeah.
was
That's
good
not
with
her
us.
thing. Uh-uh. She don't want to
Oh,
come back.
Yeah.
okay, Greg ain't
She
either.
don't really care.
I think it's time for a new show for Nene. That's all
Yeah,
I
I
That's what
pray
I
agree.
and hope
think.
for.
I think something new, a talk show. I mean, the void that Wendy Williams left it needs to be filled, and Nene could take that spot. Remember, they was working on a
Uh,
show then too, and I think Wendy had blocked that bag back in the day.
yeah,
When
Wendy
Wendy,
Wendy's
did block
husband
that
blocked
bag.
that bag.
oh
Yep,
yeah, Kevin, yeah, yeah,
yep.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
what's her name? Sherry has that position now. Sherry's doing great.
but for Bravo, we need one for
Sherry
Bravo.
ain't Wendy. Sherry ain't
No,
Wendy.
Right.
I mean,
Sherry's
no,
Sherry
she
Sherry.
ain't Wendy, but it's her
yeah,
time
Sherry
though.
is Sherry, but I'm saying the void that Wendy left is still there because Wendy, that entertainment, that messy, that gossip. Sherry don't do that.
No,
Nene could do that
no.
on Bravo. Nene's Hot
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Topics.
Yes, she
Yep.
can
Yep.
do hot tops and shoe cam too.
Yep.
And read the girls down. And
Ooh.
I can't wait to see her read these people on Sunday. I know. I hope she not
I
tanked. I
can't wait
hope
for her to roll her damn eyes.
I'm,
I just
I'm
can't
just
wait for her
I
to
can't wait to see it. I'm sure she'll be on her best behavior,
is she
but
gonna be like interacting with celebrities, right? Like they're gonna be coming in
but no, I
around
think
her.
it's the after show. So they're gonna be like it's gonna be kind of like Fashion Police, but with
right.
Justin and that other girl.
Oh,
Sierra
So they're
content. You
gonna be
remember how they
talking
used
about
to?
the things that happened during the Emmys and the red
Hmm.
carpet stuff.
Like they used to back in the
it's a
day.
good
Whenever she
look.
used to be on there. Yeah.
Yeah,
She,
Right.
She used to do that with Joan Rivers.
John,
yeah.
Melissa, that other white guy that she was supposed to have the show with.
And
Like,
Jilliana Rancic.
yeah,
Brad
her.
Gorski,
Hmm.
something.
Okay, y'all. I love y'all. I got to go because my eyes is really getting low. But
It's a
thank you.
pleasure
Bye.
talking to you. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you.
Yes, lady. Love you. Bye, y'all. Good night.
Mine.
Uh,
Okay, here's the little snippet from the article that says it. Because I mean, if you scroll too fast, you might miss it. Um, in the article. Here it is. At the end, it was like the fun doesn't end when the last trophy of the night is handed out. E News's Justin Sylvester,
Hmm.
Vanderpump Rules' Ariana Madix, and TV personality Nene Leakes will give their unfiltered takes on this year's most talked about wins, snubs, and viral moments during Live from Emmy after party starting at 11 p.m.
Oh, that is
So
exciting. Oh my goodness,
yeah,
Nene.
and do y'all
so
notice they
it'll be
didn't
a little
say
Yay.
show.
she's trying to be a TV personality? She's trying to evolve. You see how they didn't say and Housewives such as TV personality,
Right, right. So now she
TV
could be
personality.
like a host, a commentator, a TV
Hmm.
personality. So
Oh, think
yeah,
about the future memes. Oh my. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. This is great news.
yeah, I'm excited.
Hmm.
Real bitches,
See,
are you asleep?
Nah, hey,
Real bitches said she ain't celebrating.
Are we? Did we infect you with positivity?
right.
Real B words.
it's like,
I'm trying not to be too happy. Go ahead, real bitch.
let's just let her get for please. Cause it's been rough, Michelle.
Just the other day, you was reading me. You was full of Remy. All you was talking about was Nene, and now we got something to celebrate, and you sitting over there like a bump on the log.
Celebrating, believe me. But I just don't want to just let it's playing good. Let it just keep playing.
Okay.
It's all gonna end good for her. This is a good
Yeah.
look.
But
That
I'm like a win is a win, and small victories are victories. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
you gotta pat
I'm
yourself on
happy.
the back. You gotta pat your
Yeah,
Yeah,
loved
you
ones on the
definitely
back.
do.
I'm happy because it was so many people saying never, never, she would
Hmm.
never be back on NBC, and now here she is back. So again, baby steps.
I want to see her back on Watch What Happened Live. I want to see all the girls
But
apologize.
the door is open, friend. The door is being kicked open right now.
Coming, I know it's coming. It's
Speak it, believe it, receive it. We've been going through this for years now. We here now, so you might as well celebrate.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
celebrate
And
Sunday.
there's a couple of people that's part of the squad that I want to come to the
Ooh,
altar. Come
Jezebel.
to
Who?
the yeah,
What?
that one.
What
Yeah,
Jezebel do?
She
because
gonna have egg on her face.
back in the day, she used to be one of the ones that run Nene down, like you know what I'm saying.
Nene's not
Drake
coming
too.
back.
Yeah, like let it go and Candy this and Candy that and this. Come to the come to the altar, lady.
Yeah,
Yes, Mr.
Jezebel
Woods.
probably somewhere hiding right now. It's okay. Might be somewhere over there at Candy's closed restaurant. But Paige says, do you think Andy would let her back after she called him a cokehead? I don't see why not. Andy know he a cokehead.
Yes,
Yeah,
people.
that's a true. That's a
Them
proven fact.
Caucasian girls have called him worse, and he's still
Yeah,
battling with them in court.
Okay.
yeah.
And trying to get things silenced and paused, but can't get it
Being
paused because the
called a
judge said
cokehead is the
no.
least of his worries to me.
Right.
Me,
His job
You
is
know?
on the line at this point. Come
Yeah.
on now.
What if
just
Nene?
Yeah.
What if Nene take his
Well,
job?
huh?
Let Nene host Watch What Happens Live.
Ooh.
She gonna take his job, y'all. Y'all better pay attention. I'm speaking it right now. She
You
gonna
gonna
do
His
it.
speak that?
job.
Yep. She gonna be sitting there with
Well, the
them
restaurant is
legs, honey.
closed, friend. I didn't say nothing wrong.
a new
What?
Anyway, I appreciate y'all. I guess I close this out. I ain't gonna like drag it too much further. I had
Right.
one topic only. We celebrated. I'll be
That
back
was a
tomorrow
good,
with some more hot topics or
you go
whatever.
Sunday.
Cool.
great celebration.
Yes.
All
Give it
right.
up for all the black women. Beyonce, Nene, Miss Kamala Harris. They did that today. And Miss Michelle.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Michelle, especially Michelle.
Day.
Ooh,
Ooh,
Mhm.
ooh, my stomach showing. Hold on.
So
All right.
why you
We
think Faye asking for Kim to come back?
um it's probably a part of her contract. I mean, because she's back on Housewives, and the things that she says in those interviews, they put in the producers ask her to do it. So I don't know. Maybe they trying to get Kim back. I don't know.
It
Nor
would
do
be
I
good to
care.
see Kim back to watch her be an embarrassment to what she's going through.
Yeah,
Trailer park
Mhm,
trash. But anyway,
mhm.
every,
I'm
every
going to bed. It's late in Texas.
It's late in Atlanta. Go to sleep.
yep. I should head out too. It was good talking to you, Michelle. I ain't called again
Always
in
a pleasure, Sierra. I love
forever.
when you call Sierra content, and your content over there, it be banging. Y'all go
It
follow
do be
Sierra.
banging. I do. I
Thank
love his
y'all.
content. Of
I
course.
love y'all. Love you, Michelle. And pink hearts
I
to
love
Mama
you more.
Brown.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Bye,
Appreciate
y'all. Have
y'all.
a good night.
Good
All right, bye,
night.
y'all.
Real bitches.
tell. I'm really happy. You have no idea. I just
Oh, I guess I can't tell because I can't see your face. I can't see your
had
swoop.
see me
Your
so
voice sound low. You sounded kind of sad. I don't know.
bad.
I'm in my feelings today because normally you be like hype. Today you just like ah. And the day to day you need to be hype, friend.
I want to see her on NBC Sunday, honey. I want to see her, and once I see her, I know that it's real. It's going down.
Okay.
Nene is
Okay.
going. No, Nene Nation. We all got to tune in though Sunday. Make sure you come back and tell everybody what time. You know,
Okay. You
and
know I will. I'll remind y'all over and over again.
yeah, I'm very happy. I'm
All
very.
right.
She's
Well,
back.
thank you, real bitches. You have your good night, friend.
Okay. Good night.
Good night. Well, I'm happy, y'all. Like I said before, small victories are victories nonetheless. Okay. All those people who said that she would never be back can all eat their words, okay? All the junkies and the colorists and the candies and the Kenyas and everybody who said that Nene would never be back. Now all of them are eating their words and are trying to, like, figure out a way to, report the news and be like positive. Oh my God, Nene's back. Oh, and then they try to downplay it, but I'm here to upgrade it and let y'all know that it means big things. Okay. Just like I told y'all yesterday and the day before, and I was trying not to spill all the tea, but I spilled a little tea and told you that something was coming. This is the something that's coming. And so just dig deeper and read between the lines. Anyway, not Kenya Moore had to kick rocks. Okay. Yes, justice has been served. The check has been cut. Our girl is back. Okay. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed. Thank you to everyone who contributed to the stream. And y'all know how I do. I will see you guys in the next live stream. Good night, squad.
Go to sleep. It's late in Atlanta. Good night.